season, number 80.
What did you think seeing that again, see?
There's no doubt every day I come in, I know when I say something about sports, I know he forgot.
Of course. That's a given.
I was shocked. I was shocked that it's only 80 days to the season, but I was shocked that they used me yesterday. The NFL, they've been very, very good to me, so it's great footage and everything.
You've been good to them.
What was out there? Was one of them your favorite?
I would just say one of those one-handed catches across the middle. It looked like I just, with a meat hook, just grabbed the ball. The ball was almost past me, and I just did that to me.
Do you know that you said in there, someone said in there, you tried to go a whole season without ever dropping a ball?
Yes.
What's the fewest number of drops you ever had in a full season?
On the 122 catches, I had 4 drops in the season. A couple of them were really, really questionable, but I had 4 drops.
So maybe 2 true drops, the 122 catches?
Yeah, 2 that I should have had.
Could be 124. Put some money on the board, man.
All right.
Yeah. I used to do some stuff with these hands. I used to do some stuff with them.
Some Houston Rockets now. Rumor has it Houston's got a little problem. It's being reported that there is turmoil in the Rockets organization, most notably friction between the 2 superstars, James Harden and Chris Paul. Nick, what's your reaction to all of this?
Okay. So my pal Daryl Morey would tell you that the friction between Chris Paul and James Harden is typical superstar friction. Both guys want to win. Both guys are super competitive.
Yep.
Was there a discussion during and after Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals, the final game of the Rockets season, about the best way to accomplish that goal? Yes. Does Daryl believe that it is anything different than what goes on in most NBA locker rooms, most pro sports locker rooms? No, he doesn't. And I wasn't there. I can tell you from my perspective, the Rockets do have a Chris Paul problem, and that is twofold. One is the contract, which they had to give him. They do not ever get him if they do not commit to that contract when they're making the deal work with the Clippers. And at this point, he's not a $40 million a year player, and that's what he's on the books for this year, next year, and the year after. The other one is the problem you have all the time with great players who are still good but no longer great, which is the personal realization that I am not what I once was. And I think that is a cause of their biggest issue within the team. Now, I don't think the Rockets are going to make wholesale changes. Maybe they were planning on it, but given what's happened to the Warriors, the Rockets are going to bring back their entire starting 5C, and they should, because even if you're a Rocket skeptic, you have to go into next season believing they are one of the favorites in the Western Conference.
And you have to know that the NBA is totally different than the day after you lost. So even the frustration that they had, KD's out, we still can't get past them with Chris Paul being healthy. The NBA has changed since then. So let's just do a level reset, look at what you have, and then you're just like, you know something? Maybe the grass is not greener on the other side, because now Clinton Capella, he's not a liability against the Hampton 5 at Golden State that gives us problem. And now, you know, Chris Paul don't have to go against Steph and Clay. You know, so now the contract is not as bad because I'm not going against the firepower that I'm used to going at. But to think that some of our great tandems in sports, there haven't been problems. You think there wasn't problems with Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan? There were. I remember the day Dennis Green came to me and told me that he was turning the offense over to Randy Moss. I remember that. I remember them calling a play in the huddle, and it was slot right. We're going to go Z-dig. And I was like, that's my play. Like, they running my play to another guy. Like, so it's inevitable in sports that the influence that you had as a leader one day will be given to someone else. But I just do believe this. They can't play as much isolation basketball because it's not as successful in the postseason. And Chris Paul, he does have a point there. They knew they do need to run more offense, but they were trying to rest Chris Paul and get him healthy. How much of the offense can be run through Chris Paul? I believe there's a happy medium in there, and I do believe that the Rockets are able to get back to that because they're one of the top teams.
Sure.
They're the only team that you pointed out can guarantee you they're going to come back with potentially the same starting 5
as last year.
Yeah, Daryl Morey says roll it back, see what happens. All right, we got to take a break. Coming up, Shaquille O'Neal is here. Come on up, Shaq. Ooh. Next, first thing
Man,
first.
raise the lights.
Oh, that is just the nicest way anyone's ever said hi.
Good seeing you, man.
What's going on?
How are you doing?
Good.
Biggest man in the world.
What am I saying?